NBA Finals MVP at 27. Simply incredible.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jones checked in for the Celtics. Rondo comes in for White.
Sam Jones.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Thompson against Rondo. Outside for Davis. Kevin McHale pulls it. In. Boston trails by 4. And here's Bird from the arc. Kept alive. Cowan. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on San Diego. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Diego.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success at the free throw line tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for San Diego. LeBron's checked in for Walker. Devin Booker comes in for Colton. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Thompson. It's the Celtics ball. 4-point game. Pass to Rondo. He can't get that one to fall. So San Diego will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Boston trails by 6. The feed to Jones. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by San Diego. 26 seconds left in the third. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And here's Iverson outside. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 12-point San Diego lead.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
And so it's San Diego enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got McHale, also Pierce out there. Russell is out there with Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point, and stolen by Russell. Here's Kuzi, Iverson covering, and it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Kuzi. Just 4 to shoot. Pierce with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Iverson outside. Right side, out of Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Havlicek kicks to McHale. And good that time.
Russell.
And he's been... passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. McHale's got his fourth rebound in this one. Oh, Russell in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And San Diego calls time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Catching up on the changes for San Diego. Paul George is checked in for James. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Devin Booker. And Curry subbed in for Allen Iverson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's George. Excellent D there from Pierce.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
This is it to McHale. Feeds it to Russell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Offensive rebound. Pierce wide open. He fires. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here. Larry Bird's checked in for Kevin McHale.
For the away team, Larry Bird.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 10. Havlicek dishes to Pierce. Leonard against Bird, to the middle, Russell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Antetokounmpo, outside for Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step
For
forward.
the away team, Larry Bird at the line for one.
And throw good, Bird.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And San Diego calls time here. They're up by 7. 1:29 left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Boston trails by 7. And there's the pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch key.
And the basket by Curry.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis is checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
Anthony Davis.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousy. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Scooped up. And that one's good by Davis.
And looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Bird. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
First team foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Personal foul. Second team
So
foul.
the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
What I love about Stephen Curry is the pure joy he gets from playing the game of basketball. He will put everything on the line every single night he's on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Bird. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And you gotta love Cousy's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skills.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Step in.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Austin with the ball.
Home team foul. Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul.
That's the first. That brings them within 5.
At the line
And
for the
Cousy,
team.
just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 3.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And here's Bird from the arc. Curry with the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul.
Bill Russell. That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line for your home team.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. It's stolen by Davis. So San Diego wins it. Some good moments throughout.
On the floor for the visiting team, at small forward, Paul George. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 91, Dennis Rodman.
It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Paul George. Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the two-guard spot. Jordan kicks to Rose. Offline with his three.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Now here's Pippen. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Scottie Pippen good for three. Pippen's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And it's blocked. Rose looking around. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Curry passes to Giannis. Count it.
How about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry. Strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Now San Diego with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Curry. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Rose. Pass to Pippen. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Pippen's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Yep, that one goes in there.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Rose, that's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Love's checked in for Rodman. In San Diego, also making a switch. Booker's checked in. On its way from Curry for 2. Booker outside. And the pass to Curry. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes.
San Diego with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Davis down low. And they double up Davis. Outside for George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Diego with some changes. James checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard comes in for George. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Curry. Armstrong passes to Noah. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. San Diego trails by 7. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Butler kicks to Sloan. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for San Diego. Iverson against Armstrong. Iverson dishes to Davis. Back to Iverson. Makes it off the glass. Iverson's got his second basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sloan passes to Butler. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And that one's good by LeBron.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, none of it works.
Armstrong with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. Here's Love. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And here is San Diego now. They trail by 1. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got B.J. Armstrong. Noah is out there with Cooper. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Sloan in the shooting guard position. Iverson, no good. Here's Sloan. Pass to Noah. Beyond the arc. And it's Armstrong missing. Stolen by Noah. And here's Armstrong. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Left side, Butler. Misses the 3. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Armstrong passes to Butler. And there's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for San Diego, Walker's checked in for LeBron. It's Thompson in for Iverson. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And San Diego making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now off the inbound, and Davis sends it back. Over with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. They get it back. A nice shot by Culver. Culver's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Over Rodman. Pulls up. Goes back up. And Davis puts it in. And San Diego leads by 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now Jordan, he has 5. He kicks it to Pippen. Now here's Rose. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go. Davis down low, and they double up Davis. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Well, the efficiency of Giannis Brent is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
And San Diego decides to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now, here's Culver. San Diego moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining
Passes
in the
it to
first
Thompson.
half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Giannis has got the game tied up here for San Diego. Antetokounmpo's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Pass to Gilmore. Gets Pippen on the wing. A shot off that time. So San Diego will take it the other way. Giannis inside. Guarded by Pippen. Count the basket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Jordan kicks to Rose. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Davis inside. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Culver. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Rose with the ball. He has 6. Lets it go. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. San Diego leading by 3. It's Thompson off the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
Assisted by
Great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Antetokounmpo, no good. Rejected by Walker, and he's able to get it back. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. San Diego leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. Here's Rose. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot, and Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Leonard, he's checked in for San Diego.
Checking in for the away
San Diego leading by 5.
Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Poked away. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The drive by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside for Curry. Pippen against George. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's denied. It's Pippen on the way. Defended by George. From 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Butler. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. Iverson passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but
Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Booker. Iverson up top. He's covered by Armstrong. And it's Iverson missing. Chicago trails by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's LeBron. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Armstrong against Iverson. Armstrong passes to Gilmore.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's his second.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Diego.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And San Diego making a change here. Davis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Walker comes in for LeBron. Culver's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Lance Thompson in for Iverson. Here's Theus. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Levine feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by Chicago.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Thompson right side. Walker at the elbow. Over Levine. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Diego going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago trails by 10. So with Jordan on the bench. Here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Noah. Derrick Rose is out there with Pippen. And it's Sloan. Look at the 2.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sloan with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. Davis kicks to Culver. Shoots over Pippen. No good off the back of the rim. Culver's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Feeds to Rose. And a dunk by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it.
Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. San Diego with another miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
And San Diego calls time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Culver. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry following the miss.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Chicago making a switch here. Now here's Rose. Pass to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Derrick Rose. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for George. Curry with a wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the high post. Jordan can't get it to go. San Diego leading by 8. Jordan with some nice D. Outside Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Oh!
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Curry. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Stephen Curry with the foul. And it'll be his 3rd foul so far. Allen Iverson is checked in for Curry.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 4-point San Diego lead.
Putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed him down low.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Jordan, high post. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
Now, here's George. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's Giannis. Lock at 6. San Diego dishing off a shot. Iverson. And he overshot that one, missing. And here are the Bulls now. Now the pass to Rodman. Out of bounds. San Diego takes possession.
The ball goes to the away
And San
team.
Diego calls time here.
Timeout,
They're up by
away
4.
team.
There's 18 seconds left in the game.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally
Home
foul.
team foul. Michael Jordan. That's
First
his
free throw is
personal
good,
foul.
and that puts them up by
Second team
5.
foul.
There's a big European movement to get players into the NBA. Seems like recently it's come from the Great White North, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has come down to make an impact in the NBA.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trailed by 6. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
No good from Jordan.
Home team
And now
foul.
they decide to foul intentionally.
Ernest Gilmore. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for the away
Just
team.
1 year in college for Paul George, and then made the transition to the NBA, and all the talk was about what it is we're seeing now. A very capable two-way player and all-star caliber talent.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy
Team
teams
foul.
count on in big
Reggie
moments.
Theus. That's his first.
It's the first that increases their lead to
4th
6.
team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Open for 3. So San Diego wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and...
You